Hi, thanks for joining us this week for this week's training tip. Today I'm going to go over an exercise that I think helps me and will help you stay sat down in a turn. One of the weaknesses I see, like at my clinics, and I know this is a weakness I have myself, is that when you go to start a turn, a lot of times we don't stay sat down and squeeze our horse through the turn. So this exercise right here that I'm going to show you today that I work on a lot with these young colts is an exercise where I'm going to use the fence and I'm going to use an object to turn. And I always use cones just because they're easy to move. But when I go to turn my horse into the fence, and I have my cones about 10 foot off the fence or a little more, instead of just turning into the fence and go in the opposite direction, I'm going to complete this turn, go all the way around it, and then go the other direction. So I'm just going to go real slow and show you how I do this exercise. I'll just stay at a walk. I'll come down here to this cone, start my turn, and right here I want to keep squeezing, keep squeezing, keep squeezing. Stay sat down and go all the way around that again, and then drive my horse forward to my next object. Right here I'm going to keep squeezing, ride, 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 then go back. Come to my turn, turn into the fence, I'm going to ride, squeeze, stay sat down, squeeze, stay sat down and squeeze. All the way around, go to my next cone. I think by doing this on your young horse or your old horse or your seasoned horse or your finished horse, whatever you have, that exercise right there does two things. It helps you stay sat down in your saddle and keep contact with your horse and squeeze them forward. And the other thing it does when you do that, it keeps your horse's front end moving. You don't ever want that horse's front end to plant and that weight go on that front end. You want that front end to keep moving and those hindquarters to keep reaching up underneath that horse in any turn. And this is an exercise that I use on my futurity colts, but I also use it on all our rope horses. When I'm tuning them up and getting them back handy, I'll do this same exercise with those horses. That's our training tip for this week. Have a safe week of training, and we'll see you next week on the 4th of July. Have a great week.